Hello guys, welcome to another video, and today I have something big, epic. Alright, I've been working on this map for a really long time. It would really appreciate me if you checked the bio and played it for feedback and stuff. But this is my Blue Lock JJS map. I've been working on it for a while. I don't think it's the best out there, but I've seen, because I've seen other maps, and Lowkey, there's a lot of good ones. But I think this one is pretty good. And also, before I say anything, just ignore the M1s because JJS updated and it changed brute force, so I kind of gotta change all the M1s. But I'm thinking of making every single M1 unique. Anyways, so what does this map contain? It has a bunch of characters, Blue Lock or not. You see, there's touhou, there's Umamusume, there's gonna be more. There's skins for characters. I can add skins if you want me to. There's a Chiggity skin and it's Sonic. This is Chiggity, but it's Sonic colors. I think a perfect place to start off is Soggy because it's just Soggy. Actually, never mind. Some of the Soggy skins are kind of old. I'll just use Ren to show you. This map is made by my friend Trainer. It's really good work. I think this is one of my favorite soccer fields I've ever seen on Roblox. I know there's another Blue Lock map that has a really big one, but this one is supposed to be a more accurate sized soccer field. Okay, so basically, there's rules and everything for this map. Before I play, there's this section, and you can find all of this, just a bunch of stuff. I do have some of them blanked out because it's not really needed if I'm just testing it out in public, but this is all that. Anyways, I will show you a moveset. So I'm going to show you Rin, Itoshi's moveset. Some characters have passives, like Shido can jump higher, and Chiggity is overall faster with his front dash, which this is the front dash, which has a stamina system. I'm spamming Q right now. There we go. Okay. So this more or less works exactly like the one in Zero Latch. My bad. That occlusion break. Fake shot I guess could be a counter still, but it's more it has a startup, so it can be cancelled. But if it does land, then it's basically adds to your ball. And curve shot, simple. For obvious purposes, I have my music turned off, but I'm gonna get around to giving every character an ult theme. There's an off ball and an on ball awakening for Rin, so I'll show you both. I'll show you the on one first. Okay, so kill has 3 variants. The first one, well, the normal one is just if you use it. Oh, I can aim it. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. Okay, and then this other variant is this. If you use occlusion break and then within 2 seconds you use kill, it does this. And of course this is curve shot. I have to do this quite quick because my ult is running out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this will go in. You have to jump. There we go. And that's pretty much Rin's moveset. I'll show you his off-ball awakening though. In 1 second. I will not do much editing in this video, so because I just want to put something out there. Okay, so his off-ball awakening is this. I'm trying to make my moveset simple, so that's why a lot of the things look meh. Here's another moveset. There's Fujiwara no Moko from touhou. The reason the team thingy didn't work is because I flew into it at high speed, so don't worry about that. Fake shot gives me a variant for Phoenix Flick, so yeah, when it's on fire, I can do something, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait for it to be off fire. Okay, so Phoenix Flick basically can be used as a boost in speed. Moko is very fast, but if it lands, it flicks the ball, you know. Very simple. Explosive Burst, another mobility move. If the explosion hits the ball, it'll get that. The hitbox is kind of jank, but that's just how JJS works. I promise it's more accurate than you think. You can score with both of them. Fake shot, a variant for Phoenix Flick is the dribble. I'll get around to adding sound effects, don't worry. And then yeah, so you can score with that. Not really a scoring character, she's a support. You'll see why, because look at how long her pass goes. Yeah. Oopsies. Okay, so her burning pass also has an air variant, which goes backwards, and has a voice line, so nice. But she also has her awakening, which I think I can play music for this, so. So it plays her song from touhou 9 or 8, I forget, but I'm pretty sure it's 8 actually. I might be wrong. Anyways, she gets her 5th move, which does end her awakening. So, it more or less works like Aiku's former striker in AZL. I'll show you Saitoshi. He's not really done, but he's in a presentable state. So, his first move is Playmaker. It can be used as a pass or a shot. As you can see, this little indicator right there. I spent a lot of time making sure the indicator works, like, you know, like goes where it actually shows it is. So yeah, it's a curve shot. I missed, but if you're good at the game, maybe you won't miss. I'll try to land that real quick. I have no stamina. Okay, I missed, but you see it, it's not that hard to land. Its variant, I'll show you in a second. Beautiful Destruction is his heel flick. See? And now his third move is his whole thing. It gets a bunch of variants that has like no cooldown. So Greatest Treasure allows him to access what I think is Metavision? I don't know. Anyways, when he uses that move, he gets 5 seconds to use a variant. And so if I use my Playmaker variant, it'll do his straight shot. And if I use Greatest Treasure and I use Beautiful Destruction, it'll do this little weave. And that is, of course, aimable. And that's pretty much it. So I'll show you his awakening. He has an off ball and on ball awakening, so I'll show you his on ball. This is a work in progress cutscene though, I'll say that. Okay, so in his awakening, he gets more variants, so Greatest Treasure, that also steals less awakening from you. If you jump and use this, Playmaker. I'm pretty sure if you miss, it doesn't put you on cooldown. Yeah, it puts the cooldown lower. Yeah, I'm planning on changing this one, but Beautiful Destruction with this is, I think, yeah, it could be better, so I'll probably change it. It was intended for you to be doing this though, which is kind of busted if you think about it. His 4th move is his steal, kind of like AZL, basically AZL actually.
I knew it.
That does change the music. This does have an English voice line. It's 50-50 chance. But that's pretty much say. I'll show you one of the characters that I most recently worked on. I'll show you Shiguri's Panther Snipe. So Shiguri is super busted, I think. He also has longer front dashes. It's hard to tell because it's not that long. It's not that big of a difference, but he has a longer front dash. Mach Cuttin is like a reverse version of the one in AZL. Basically, instead of dashing to the right and then going forward. He goes forward and then dashes. And you can use it off the ball to like. Its hitbox is really janky though. Sometimes it's super big for some reason. His air variant allows him to just do a quick snipe. Right, accelerate is his dash. If you miss, it does this. It's really iffy, because if you use it from afar, it'll go less, but if you use it right here, it'll go farther. So you kind of want to use it close to the ball. His air variant for this is a header. It's supposed to be the one that he was going to do once I passed to Shido for his dragon drive, and he tried to, header it away, but he failed. So that's what happens when you miss. You probably won't actually land this to intercept the pass, but you can use this to shoot. You have to front dash. you have to front dash first. Okay, so it works. There we go. You have to use accelerate in the air. I'll show you like the basics in a second, but okay, I just keep missing, I guess. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. You get it. Speed dribble, same. Well, not same. Speed dribble, basically you have to kick it first. If you don't, you fall over. It does not have a cooldown if you fall, but you don't really want to do this because this isn't a speed boost. You have to kick it, and then yeah, any kick works. I can use any kick and it works. All my kicks work. And so I'll just show you his awakening, his work in progress awakening. Besides his awakening, everything about Chigiri is finished. I could do better than this. What? I'll show you. Okay. His second move gets replaced by a blitz move. I feel like I could make that better, but it's fine for right now. You can grab the ball. It's just overall it's really simple speed boost. His fourth move. Basically what you have to do is you use it and you go really fast. I'm gonna get myself a ball. You use it, you go really fast, and basically how it works is you have to get the ball, and when you get the ball, yeah, that's all that is. If you use it on the ball, it won't really take you anywhere though, so don't do that. Okay. Now his last move is Panther Snipe. You have to be on this side of the goal to use it, or on that side. Otherwise, it will not work. Like right here, it doesn't work. But if you're on this side, it should work. So I'm gonna try to not brick. I shouldn't brick. There we go. That's Chigiri. I am really happy with how I made the Panther Snipe. It's really simple too. It's just a little block right here that gives me a tag, and so it allows me to do it. It's really, I'm really proud of this one. I think this is in. Yeah. So that's Chigiri. Oh, I'm sitting. I'll show you one more moveset. I'll show you Shido, because I just finished Shido. I'm gonna add more stuff to him, but I think he's for the most part finished. So basically, he has Formless. Basically the same as an Israel Latch. If I can land it. There we go. That was Draconic Rush. No. Formless air variant, you have to heel flick, front dash, and then use air variant Formless. It's kind of tricky, but not really. Alright, so his shots, he has the ball's right here, and you use reflex shot, it'll do this. Off the ball, it'll do that, which you can volley with, I think. I didn't make most of Shido. I made his Big Bang Drive, and I've worked on a little bit of his Awakening animation, and then I added Dragon Drive. But for the most part, Shido is made by my friend Zach. Alright, so Reflex Shot, if I use it, like... Basically, it works best if you just jump, so... Yeah. Those are two variants. If you use Draconic Rush, do that like normal. You can really easily steal the ball from someone with this. If you heal flick and then make sure you're still in the air when you like, basically heal flick and then spam 3. That's his dragon header. Now he has 2 awakenings, off the ball and a steal move. I'll show you his off ball because it looks better. Okay, so Shido's Big Bang Drive, if you're too close, you'll brick, so I'm going to use it from over here and aim in that area. If you do miss his hitbox, then it will not go on cooldown. It looks fine for the user, but for people not in the cutscene, it looks pretty funny. But I think I did pretty good making this move. So yeah, Big Bang Drive, if you miss, it'll just do that. There's an active hitbox here, so yeah. Both of them have really, what is it? Both of them have lingering hitboxes, so yeah. That's Big Bang Drive. And then his Dragon Drive is a lot simpler and quicker. So I'll just quickly use this. Again, it works the same. It's a good volley tool, so. So if the ball's super in the air, nothing changes with its ult, but that's it. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to showcase. If you want to see more, then yeah.